Okay, it says we're live. I'm looking down here on YouTube. Dragon Buddies in the house. And yep, we got jets flying over. This is great.
Yes, we do.
And we got Tom Murray asking, was the cat ever caught? Oh, good Lord. Okay, I'm not, my YouTube has not pulled anything up yet.
We're live on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, like the you. I hate freaking. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's up. Good Lord, I hate technology sometimes.
Well, YouTube takes forever, you know.
Yeah, I know YouTube takes forever.
Okay, Jets, you can
Only took 20 minutes. Oh Lord. Anyways, yes, the Jets are flying over.
Yeah, they don't need to.
Well, they figure they want to be part of our show today.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, how about we get this party started?
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good to you? All right. Let me figure this out here real quick. I forgot where I'm going. Brand.
Banner. Oh yeah, brand.
Brand. Welcome to Use and Abuse. I'm Scott.
I'm Kim.
And this is episode 115. We'll do it live.
Yes, we will.
This is going to be a fun episode. We've got planes and helicopters and shit flying over.
Yeah, this is the latest. Yeah.
It's a good thing we don't have trains nearby.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so what we plan on doing in this episode, do you know?
Something about cutting the cord and having a couple guests on.
Yeah, we're going to have a couple guests on. We're going to have the social media director for the Sidebar Cantina, Lunar Girl.
Yes.
And hopefully my daughter will eventually get into the lobby, and we'll have Hannah on too.
Yes, we will.
And then we'll just, keep it going with what the hell's going on in the chat,
Yeah.
And we'll make this an episode like we usually do.
Yes, we do.
So before we get going, though, we might as well get some business done, huh?
Yes, we might as well. Thank you to our Patreons, Luna Girl, Dragon Buddy, Don Della Snooch Solski, Brady, Big Lovin', Hannah, Mikey, Brinley, and Case.
If you join our Patreon, go to patreon.com, search in the creator bar Used and Abused Pod.
Check out our pod family, the Sidebar Cantina, the Escape Pod, Swede Studios, Big Swede's Excellent Adventures, and Tactical Swede.
Also, check out the Red 5 Network for more exciting podcasts. I actually just checked out, I think it was the Quick Cuts on the Scare podcast where Don and Brady were on. And they answered they had three questions. They answered these three. It was really good. Quick. I mean, it was about a 45-minute show. It was really good. Nice. I actually checked that. So it was the first show I actually really checked out.
Okay, go from jets to cars.
Sweet. Now we just need planes. No, we already have planes. We need trains. We need a train to go by.
Yeah.
Hope not.
Hope not.
The tracks are on the other side of town.
Yeah, they are.
Anyways, keep going.
Don't forget to smash the like button, and if you are new to the channel, click the subscribe, then click the bell to be notified when we go live and upload videos. That's a motorcycle, by the way.
You can find Use and Views on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr.
Our email is usedandabusedpod@gmail.com and is spelled out AND.
Website is usedabusedpod.com, all lowercase on usedabused.com. There you can find links to all of our episodes, link to our YouTube videos, to our merch store, Patreon, and you can leave us a message.
Also, click the subscribe to be notified by email when new audio only episodes are available.
Go to tpublic.com and search for Used Abused Pod, all lowercase, all together, for our merch store. There are t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesies, coffee mugs, and more.
And more, yes.
And so we just got a little bit of extra housekeeping to do on this opposite side. And real quick, we got a present in the mail.
Yes, we did.
Which came with a card.
Yes.
Handwritten card. And Sidebar Cantina sticker.
Yes.
And Gen X Point of View sticker.
Yeah.
I want to thank Kelly for that. It's freaking awesome. You know, I gave her crap this morning.
Yeah, I know you did.
Try to scare the hell out of her.
Yeah.
Anyways, one other thing I got in the mail is, you know, because I mean, we used to do this all the time with the music side podcast when we're doing music only. But picked up a CD.
Yes.
Eric Carr, Unfinished Business.
Yep.
This is the Fox from Kiss.
Yes.
It was released in 2011, 20 years after his death, on the anniversary of his death. And it's got 18 tracks. They got a few interviews, a bunch of songs that were either written by Eric or that him and Bruce worked on, or him and Mark St. John worked on. So it is going to be really cool to listen to.
Evening, Isaac.
Hey, Isaac. Welcome. And with that being said, I think it's time to bring on our guest.
It is.
So everybody put your hands together and welcome the social media director for the Sidebar Cantina, Lunar Girl.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Wow, my head's really big on this screen.
We just completely lost ourselves.
I know. How do we shrink me?
Kim, you gotta get closer to me. There we go. This is weird. Here,
Yeah, is there any way to shrink me?
Wait, let's see. Let me try a different button here. See what we can do here.
There we go.
Okay, well then I guess that works.
That works. Hi guys, how are you tonight?
Let's see what this one does real quick. No, that's the same thing. Yep. Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah, good.
Except for I'm hella tired.
Yeah. Tuesdays are definitely a long day.
Oh yeah, especially when you get done with the one show, the morning podcast, and then all of a sudden your brain don't shut off, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, let me see, what can I do? Oh well, here. Oh look, our nephew released his latest video on his gaming page. Let me watch that real quick. And also I'm hearing him going, well, I'm using OBS. I'm like, well, god damn it, if you can figure out OBS, it's time for me to figure it out too.
Right.
I mean, I've only had it downloaded since probably for a couple years now, and I just never really messed with it. So until today, and then I did a test with it to see how it looked, and like, wow, it really did work. But I'm not. Obviously, we're not using it tonight. We'll probably start using it next week or whenever.
Right.
But yeah, how are you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Watched the podcast with you guys, did some posting, saw Dave put a new design on the TeePublic site for our merch.
Right.
So now you can wear a Starkiller Studios shirt if you wanted to do that.
Exactly.
On sale for 3 days. Have to put it out there.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know I went on there earlier and noticed even our stuff's on sale. I was like, wow, that's amazing. But of course, I still got to do that one. I got to have that to rant or not to rant.
Right. Yes, definitely.
We've got to get that one done, because that one's gonna be really cool, because you can be a knife involved with up on the top, like I was mentioning to you last night. With the PJ1 next to her.
That would be great.
Canister PJ1 next to her, and then on the bottom will be like an Angel Kim, the one looking all innocent and stuff, where it'll be not to rant.
Thanks.
It works.
I know it does.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then I watched Thor Ragnarok, because I made a promise to myself and a promise to some of my friends that by the end of August, I will have watched all the Marvel. I was afraid that my geek card was going to be pulled, and we can't have that. So I've got time on my hands this month, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through Marvel. I recap the He-Mans, the Masters of the Universe Revelations. I love them. If anything, rewatching them made me love it even more than I did.
Yeah. I like last night before the morning podcast, we busted out the first 4 episodes, and that was my second time watching them through with Kim. And and then after we got done with the show, we watched the 5th episode, and I fell in love with it even more.
Yeah. How did you like it, Kim?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too.
I didn't take, like, for me, I didn't take none of the everybody's like talking about Tila being lesbian and stuff. Like, I didn't grab that because maybe in the 80s, had she had a butch haircut, I probably would have gone that route. But this is in 2021. I've got female friends who are hetero who have the butch haircut.
Right. It's 2021.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And, to me, it didn't give any inclinations one way or another. I mean, girls look at each other differently anyways.
Yes.
I mean, if 2 guys looked at each other like that, it'd be a different story probably.
Yes. I loved it though. There were a couple of minor things that I found Tila a little bit annoying, but at the same time, being a woman, like, they've been lying to her for her whole entire life. So
right.
She had things to work out.
Well, I mean, her dad, he even said, decades. He's been training for decades. Yeah. Well, they've been lying to her for decades because this is a play right off the 80s one. So we got this long gap that she's been lied to about who He-Man isn't, or
absolutely
that He-Man is Prince Adam. So she's been lied to the whole time.
And she thought Adam was her best friend. So
oh yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like I told Kim, I said, I was like, for me, if I had been even me in that position, and I just found out, God, I'd be freaking pissed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't care that you just died. I'd be hot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Like, really? I thought we were buds. What the hell?
Definitely.
But I mean, for me, like, the first shocker obviously was right in the first episode. Boom. He-Man and Skeletor gone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, it was
right.
Well, I know it was leading up to it, but it was one of those things where you got this in your mind going, okay, the big battle ain't gonna happen until probably episode 5.
No.
And no, Kevin's like, nah, hell no. I'm giving you to episode 1.
Yeah.
And and there was some, oh God, what was that? Oh, freaking that one line where Tila tells after she's on that her I don't remember her name now, but they were working with Evil Lynn.
Yeah.
And, and she tells the other gal, or says, at least you don't have a skeleton in your closet.
Yes.
I popped the first time I heard it, and I popped the second time I heard it. Like, oh my God. Or when the other gal said something about the fish.
Yes.
Something smells fishy.
Yeah, something smells fishy. She's like, y'all wanted to say it. It's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
The engineer.
I like the part where Evil Lynn was with Orko in Subternia. Mm-hmm. And Evil Lynn goes to wave her wand at the giant shadow monster, and it didn't work. And she's like, "Oh, bullocks!"
Yeah,
I thought that was just funny.
Yeah.
Oh, bullocks!
And I love the fact that with Scareglow.
Yes.
That was somebody that was in the comics. Mm-hmm. Never brought him out in the
80s version.
Nope. 80s version.
Nope.
You know, I almost had to agree with. I actually agreed with Jason on Monday about the He-Man. About Adam when he first, the power of Grayskull. And I was like, damn, that sounds weak.
But
So after we got done with the 5th episode, we found out that the 80s version is on Stars.
Yeah.
All the both seasons, and so we went and watched.
Oh, great!
And in the beginning, the beginning of the show, it's a lot deeper, but when he does it in the actual show, it's just as weak.
Yeah.
From Prince Adam to He-Man,
right. It's still the Prince Adam part is still weak.
Right.
But we're in the beginning of the show, where they're going through all the, telling you, doing the song and stuff.
Yeah.
It's both of them are deep.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this is where I got confused, because I'm like, I always thought it was both being deep, and then it's like, oh no, okay, well, cool. I'm down with it.
Totally.
Welcome, Hector.
Hey, Hector.
Hi, Hector.
I guess I'm gonna text Hannah here and see what the heck's going on. She's not in here yet.
No, she's not. She might have got busy.
No, that's true. She does got.
Yes, she does.
And little Case is trying to walk now.
Yes, he is.
and Tom brings up in the chat hashtag where is She-Ra, because
right.
Okay, that was a valid point from Dave and Jason yesterday. But maybe she comes in season 2, so
she may.
Yeah, she just might.
Yeah, exactly. We just don't know yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
she could have gone to her twin brother's funeral, so
true. I mean, but the other thing is too, I noticed when I was looking stuff up, I noticed that there was actually a She-Ra reboot in 2018 on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, well, okay, this is interesting.
Right.
So I'm not 100% sure,
Didn't hear about that one.
I know. I was like, well, how come when I type it up now, how come it comes up?
Right.
Where was it when it came out?
Exactly. We had all of COVID that we could have watched it for.
Right? I mean, I had Netflix back then, so where was my notifications?
Exactly.
I get notified every time anytime a Disney movie made it on there.
Right.
Oh Lord. Yeah. And then
excuse me.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I can't wait for either the season 2 or the second half of season 1.
I enjoyed it too. Definitely.
I think there's enough. I mean, to just cut it right there where Skeletor's all finally getting what he wanted. Finally getting what he wanted. And then boom.
Yeah.
Of course, Kim's over here going, really? Right there. She's not a cliffhanger person.
No, I'm not.
When CSI or Law and Order would do those nice little cliffhangers at the end of the seasons,
I hated them.
She hated them.
I hated them.
I always do too. Star Wars is famous for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mando.
Yeah.
How many more years do we have to wait for Mando season 3?
All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too far after Boba Fett or Book of Fett?
Book of Fett, yeah.
Book of Fett. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully it's like right after that.
I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
But then then again, we still also got Andor coming up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan.
Yes.
Yes. Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I love Ahsoka.
I read somewhere where I am hoping this is just a rumor and it's not for real, but they're even talking about a Jyn Erso spin-off.
Oh, I did see something. I don't know if it was rumor mill or what, but I did see something on the interwebs today that said, will we be seeing Jyn Erso again?
Right.
So, how are we going to see her again, though? Because, she was, completely obliterated. It's not like there's no coming back from that. So,
no, unless we're going to go to her early story.
Yeah, a Jyn Erso prequel.
Right. And it's pretty much what we have to do with Andor, too. I mean, because he's pretty much gone. He died, too.
So, very true. Very true.
You know, and that was like the thing with, with this, it's like, okay, how are these beloved characters really dead? We finish off with episode 5, we start off with them literally burying Orko, going, no.
Yeah, he's technically
I like where you go.
buried.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, there's only a
exactly.
piece of his clothing there.
Yeah,
Right.
he's just trapped in Subternia.
Right.
I mean,
Yes, he is.
and if He-Man can come back from heaven, why
Yeah.
can't Orko come back from hell? So
Right.
Exactly.
Right. No kidding. And then the fact, there at the end, Skeletor stabs Prince Adam.
Well, I told you she was going to betray him anyway.
Mhm.
I already see that coming.
Oh, Evil Lynch?
Yes.
Well, his fucking name's Evil. What the hell do you expect? I mean, she put Evil in front of her name. Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, okay, she's going good.
Yeah.
Not.
No.
Yeah. Dragon Buddy just brought up in the chat that Lego has a Sith spinoff coming, and I did see that today too. October 1st, we're going to see Lego Star Wars Sith, and it's going to be like, spooky story based because of the Halloween season. So that should be pretty cute.
It should. Hopefully they do a good job.
Fingers crossed.
Right.
I'll take any scrap of Star Wars that somebody can throw me.
and that's the thing we have. We really have going for us. Is here's all this. We got all this chance for all this new Star Wars stuff to come out, but then it's like we're worried about it a little bit.
Yeah.
How bad is it going to get messed up, or is it going to get messed up? I mean, like me and Kim, we actually like The Last Jedi. The only issue I have with it is still the Mary Poppins Leia. That's the only part I have.
That was not necessary.
I understand with the Rose Tico and the political stuff on that. I understand that. Fine, dandy. I can down with that because the whole original trilogy is nothing but political.
Yes. Rose Tico kind of annoyed me though, because it always annoys me when you have that woman who you say, we're just friends. I like you as a friend. And it's like, you're embarrassing yourself. Leave him, let him go. You can do better. So I think we could have done without the Rose Tico story. But nonetheless, she's a character and I respect her as an actress.
Oh, yeah.
And, I just think that it could have been like cut that fluff out of it. But other than that, you see, I started reading some of the legends. So when I watched, the sequels, I was expecting, Han and Leia were supposed to have twins. So I'm like, well, when are they going to tie this where, Rey is Ben's twin?
Right.
And then it never happened. And I'm like, well, this is crap.
Right. And then the Rise of Skywalker would have made more sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you look at it just as a separate story, just a separate Star Wars story, and pretend that you never knew any of the legends, then it was okay. It wasn't that bad.
Well, I mean that's what you kind of have to do with the final three.
Yeah.
They're each their own little story.
Yeah.
I remember being in the theater. When with Force Awakens with my parents, and me and my mom were just sitting there watching it as General Hux is going off. Big old speech. The first thing that's popped in my mind, I'm like, man, this dude's acting like Hitler.
Right.
And I spurted out. I'm like, what's next? You go like this, And oh my gosh, she did it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Like, okay, that's a little bit pushy.
Yeah.
I mean, especially where we were at, by then, we're way past that. And it's like, but, and then, like I said, Last Jedi, again, it's pretty much its own story.
Yeah.
Like I told Kim, the differences between like New Hope, Empire, and Return is, even though there was different writers, they all had one common denominator, and that was George Lucas being there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was able to keep the story within his realm or what he wanted.
Right. That's true.
And what happened with, we had Force Awakens with JJ, and then he wasn't able to come back for the next one. So then we got Rian Johnson, and he, there was no play on script that for him to go off of and say, okay, this is where they wanted to go. They gave him free reign to do what he wanted with it.
Yeah, that's where I think they kind of messed things up a little bit, to put it nicely.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point they ticked off most of the older Star Wars fans. And then you got this whole new group of Star Wars fans coming in going, oh, you boomers, calling all of us boomers when we're really Gen Xers. And then turn around, and then JJ comes back for Rise of Skywalker, does all of his little, stuff with it, and ticks off the new fans. And a lot of the old fans like, I'm not going back to it. But I mean, we did. I mean, it's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars. I'll take any kind of Star Wars, even bad Star Wars.
I mean, it would probably come down to it, and Rian Johnson's trilogy comes out, I'd probably go see it in the theater. Even though I say I swore after end of the Skywalker series, saga, I said I'm not going to any more Star Wars movies regardless. I'll wait for them to come out on video, watch them at home in the comfort of my own home. But more than likely, I will end up going to the theater because it's Star Wars.
I will always go to the theater if I had a choice, because it's Star Wars, and I'm not really a big movie. I'm not a big movie person, let alone leave the house and go to a crowded movie theater person. But if it's Star Wars, I'm there. If I'm able to. I remember when I think it was the 8th one that came out, the Rise of Skywalker. Was that the 8th one?
Yes, that was the 8th one, because the 9th one. No, that was the 9th one.
Well, it depends on which order you're going by. If you're putting Solo and Rogue One in there, then.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because technically, those are part of the saga.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Solo, even though Solo's by itself, supposed to be by itself, but it is the early years of Han Solo.
So Force Awakens,
Last Jedi.
I don't know. The Last Jedi, yes. When that one came out, we were supposed to go see it in the movie theater, but unfortunately, my youngest kiddo, my youngest Padawan, needed a procedure done. So we were kind of like, okay, we're home. We'll wait till it comes out on video. No. And I remember Big Swede went to see it in the movies. I'm like, do not spoil this for me. Do not. He was great. He actually waited the 8 months it took for me to finally watch it on, on a DVD. And it was like, oh, okay.
That's the same thing with us. We were supposed to go see it. Kim Kim came down with the cold, and I came down being sick, so we didn't get to go see it. And then of course, at this time we're watching all things Star Wars all the time, and eventually, they're like, "Oh, we're doing it. Regardless, if you haven't seen it, then shut us off." And I'm like, well, screw it, I don't care. I'll listen to their review. And
it's true. I unfollowed every single bit of Star Wars media that I had on, I think it was just Facebook back then, but I did not want to know anything,
Yeah, I mean, I for me, it's not one of those big deals. I listen to people's opinions, but I also form my own by watching the film.
Yeah.
And maybe by listening to David Jason, I probably dropped my expectations.
Yeah,
I still liked it. I like I told Kim, I think we would have saw it in the theater coming off of Force Awakens. I think we would have still liked it.
Right.
Minus the Mary Poppins Leia.
Yeah, and purple hair chick, Holdo.
Right.
We didn't need Holdo. We didn't need Holdo. We didn't need Rose Tico. Give me more of the Leia, give me more Ben, give me more Rey, give me more Rey training with Luke, and a little bit of Luke's backstory.
Right.
I didn't mind it, but we didn't need all that other fluff in the middle.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, a lot of movies do have a lot of fluff.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is.
But it's still Star Wars.
Right. Right. It will always be Star Wars. Even, I hate to say it, even the damn holiday special. The original.
Yes. That was terrible.
It was. I mean, I've never seen the quote unquote Ewok movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really planning on it because I don't have a need for Ewoks.
It was really cheesy. I have a love-hate relationship with it. I loved it, and I hate that I loved it, but I really hated it because it was really cheesy.
Yeah.
But I loved it because it's like Ewoks, but
well, for me it was like cute little teddy bears. I mean, it's just like jumping into, I could, if I could just take out every part of Jar Jar Binks from episodes 1 and 2.
Oh, geez, I hate that creature.
The movies would probably be a lot better in my book.
Yeah, that movie, Phantom Menace, is actually my least favorite Star Wars movie because of Jar Jar Binks. He drives me insane. Like, I just want to, it's fingernails on a chalkboard for me. Right. I hate him that much.
I think it was her sister finally told me one time, like, don't you realize you had to have a bumbling idiot to go along with the Emperor?
Yeah, but did we really need that?
Yeah, right. I know. I mean, for me, Attack of the Clones is not one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
there's a lot of it I could just take out.
Yeah,
I don't mind the final battle, the battle there at the end.
Yeah,
where all the Jedi show up and finally we got a decent Jedi battle.
Yeah,
going on, but yeah, there's a lot of that freaking love story in there I don't need.
And again, the beginning of Attack of the Clones.
Oh yeah,
is like Rose Tico, only it's Anakin. Like, he doesn't even remember me. It's like, oh, stop! That's such a turn off. I'm like, grow a set.
Oh no.
What?
Should I read that one? Mila don't.
No. Oh. DB, we'll talk after the show.
Hannah said hi earlier on.
Oh, that's really neat.
Hannah, if you're still in here, you go ahead and jump in the lobby with that link, and we'll bring you right in.
One of my coworkers.
Tom says in the chat that he saw episode 3 on his honeymoon.
Oh wow,
that's
cool.
Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. My first date with Dragon Buddy was at the digitally remastered A New Hope. Mm-hmm. So that was actually our first date.
Oh, there's Hannah.
All right, here we go. Bring her in. So, adding to the stream and to the show, my daughter Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hi.
How are you? Hannah.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Oh man, I can't play zombies.
Oh,
darn. Are we interrupting your Call of Duty?
A little bit.
A little bit, huh?
I'm killing zombies.
I figured.
Nice.
Kill zombies at the same time, can't you?
No, because I can't hold my phone.
Well, by now you should have one of those things that just hold your damn phone right in front of you.
I mean, I should. I really should get one.
Or at least you should have just loaded up the laptop and thrown the microphone on it. And
that's too much effort now.
Yeah, that's too much work, huh?
Yeah.
He's from layman's terms. He did a very short video a couple months ago, but it was a lifesaver for me when I have to use my phone at Five Below, where everything in Five Below is $5 or below. There's this clippy contraption where you take the clippy and you clip it onto a table or a shelf or something. And it's got like an imitation ring light and a holder for your cell phone. So you could just like clip it and then you can have the light shining on you. And it was $5. So
yeah, I definitely need something like that.
yeah.
Okay, DB. Hang on, I'll throw the cat. Oh, Lord.
Hang on, you'll throw the cat. Why are you going to throw the cat?
And the next line is, he probably deserves it. Oh, gosh. Well.
Oh, man.
So, Hannah.
Yeah.
What's anything new you've seen?
Shoot, I don't know.
Have you seen new movies or anything?
Black Widow. That's about the last one we watched.
Okay, well, see, there you go. You saw something new.
Woohoo!
I've heard good reviews about that.
It was actually really good.
Right.
Really good. Hold on. Why? Because we're gonna improvise for a second, but I gotta move a sleeping kid.
Holy shit, there's a roof.
Oh, I know all about sleeping kids. Oh.
There we go. Now it's coming in. How's Black Widow? Well, breaking down real quick, like they're making all the big complaints about the Olympics right now, about how they're losing all these ratings. And it's like, I looked at Ken and said, okay, but we are more into a cud-courting era than where we've ever been.
Well, that
and most
too.
people, are streaming.
Yeah.
We even with artists, we have cable, but we use all of our streaming apps on Apple TV.
Right.
Hi, Dakota.
Hey, Dakota. That's Hannah's younger brother. How's Oregon? Given he lives on the not middle, more of the eastern side of Oregon.
Yeah.
Hannah.
He's getting
Down.
She's getting organized, okay?
Well, we got questions for you in the chat here on how is Black Widow.
It's pretty good, actually.
It's all you're gonna say. I mean, without giving spoilers, is that all you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very.
And, there's Mikey. His Oregon, haha. Yeah, I know that. I mean, most of us don't want to go to Oregon. Oh, this thing's like totally freaking out now.
I know. Hello, Mikey. Yeah, I noticed it was freaking.
What is up with the freaking?
It's freaking out.
The chat is like the. It's like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, it's doing its like freaky thing.
That's weird.
Woman
of a few words.
Yeah.
Dragon Buddy's talking about how we had cable forever. And then, for the longest time, we started using cable to stream,
Right.
Yeah. And it was like, why are we paying for cable and paying for streaming, And then Dragon Buddy put, we narrowed it down to just having to buy one season of Ancient Aliens because that is my guilty pleasure.
Oh, okay. So it's Dragon Buddy flashing the freaking. He wants to know about Black Widow, Hannah.
Now.
Why does it keep popping up on the screen?
But Right now, here, Dragon Mike says, I'm flashing because I really need to know about Black Widow.
Well, tell you just have to watch it.
She don't want to give spoilers.
I don't.
I respect that, Hannah.
Yep.
Thanks.
I respect that.
And he says he needs to know.
Well,
It's
Christopher, you're not making that flash like that, are you? Whoops, I called you by your real name. Sorry.
Okay, I'll watch, but I can't make that stop.
Oh God, what the hell is going on? Let's see if maybe let's see. Oh, am I okay? I don't want to do none of that shit. Block her freaking timeout. Never mind.
Okay, so it's
all right.
stopped.
So it's back on.
Okay, I'm
right.
going to blame this
Gremlins
little computer glitching on a very good friend of mine and Dragon Buddies, and we called him Frenchie. Back in 2008, tonight, about 2:00 in the morning, he got in a really bad car accident on the way home from a concert, and he passed away. And we always said that he is that one who gives us signals digitally, where he'll make the cable shut off for the day, or he'll make the computer glitch out, or the phone will ring every, like on and off all day long, and there'll be nobody at the other end. So we're like, hi, Frenchie. So I think that's Frenchie. So maybe if I acknowledge him, it'll stop.
Yes.
Frenchie, we're in the middle of a podcast.
Oh well, just keep flashing. No big deal.
No.
But yeah, it was, we were, that's part of the reason why we asked you to come on, Kelly, is because of the cord cutting. I mean, me and Kim did it for a bit. We cut the cord, and then unfortunately, a lot of it's got to deal with the live sports I like to watch, and they're just you really can't do it on streaming.
Yeah,
and so unfortunately, it's like, okay, well, you gotta get cable back.
Let me move my phone.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm a little bit nervous about what football season's going to bring for, our first time without cable.
Right.
I know we can always find the football game on on the radio, but I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to offend Kim on her own podcast.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine, because right now the team's not doing anything.
We're all in rebuilding years.
So that's fine.
Oh man. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see. I know we have the ESPN package because that was included in on Disney Plus and Hulu through Dragon Buddy's cell phone subscription. Verizon package? I don't know. I don't have Verizon. I have AT&T. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So for that, I mean, like for cutting the cord for me would be one of the cons is definitely the lack of sports or live sports. Obviously, I mean, we watch NASCAR, we watch F1, we watch IndyCar, and then of course we do watch NFL and college football here and there when we can. So, it's like,
right.
You gotta be able to watch this stuff sometimes, and Tom don't like Hulu.
No, Tom don't like Hulu.
Hulu has Ancient Aliens, though, Tom. Like I said, that's my guilty pleasure.
We'll see if that will flash on the screen for a
while. Hey, did it stop? Did it stop when I acknowledged Frenchie?
It did.
I think it did.
It did.
Hi, Frenchie.
Yeah, because it's not blinking anymore.
Oh man, I miss that kid.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of pros to it. I mean, like I know, like with Hannah Mikey, I mean, they don't have regular TV at
Yeah,
all. You know,
yeah.
they've got nothing but Disney Plus and
Netflix, Hulu,
Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
Discovery
So
Plus.
yeah, Discovery Plus.
Yeah.
You're welcome to on that one.
I love Discovery Plus.
I directed them towards it when I was down there.
Oh,
out
good.
there in the fucking freezing months.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here, you know what? Let's do this real quick for Hannah.
Mhm.
You ready, Kim?
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting tangled. All right, hold it.
Okay.
I think you need a haircut.
What?
I think you need a haircut.
Yeah, I'll get one eventually.
You might want to donate that stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I would.
That's what I used to do. I haven't cut my hair in years.
Okay, now I know why Tom's saying F the Hulu again. He's still getting New Jersey and Pennsylvania ads on Hulu.
Oh, Tom, why?
I don't know what the hell, but that's been going on for years now.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mother.
Oh, man.
Mom, my mother just said, cut it. Yeah, I'll get to it. I got a month and a half to get it cut.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Huh?
53 days.
Yes.
Yay.
What the hell's counting?
She is. It's her big day. Let her count.
Hey, if I didn't give her shit, she'd think I was mad.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, we tried. I mean, God, we tried Sling, PlayStation
Network,
or PlayStation, whatever the hell they had at the time.
Oh,
speaking of which, now we got Hannah on here. I need to bring that up too.
Yes, we do.
And
we also tried. We also tried the DirecTV when it was DirecTV.
Yeah, DirecTV had one.
And we tried
We tried a bunch of different.
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, girl. Can't talk tonight.
Hulu. Really? You're the one that can't talk. You gotta sleep.
I know, but I can't talk.
Well, maybe Kim didn't get enough sleep.
Right? Tom's blaming all of us. Hey, only if you start getting Arizona ads, then I'll take the blame. But
Tom, do they talk like this from Jersey? Sometimes with the water, it might be a water ad.
Well, at least it's not working, huh, Hannah? Oh my gosh, yes.
That's how they talk. I'm sorry. That's how they talk over in New Jersey and New York.
Oh yeah.
New York is slightly different.
Oh God. Oh, Lord.
I could fall into my accent at any time. Not Jersey. New York accent, not Jersey. Nothing against anybody who lives in New Jersey.
Wonder who that could be.
I actually have a lot of Jersey friends now.
Yeah, I would say, well, what we all got at least for sure, at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, right.
Dave and Jason.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
and Mr. Keith Lehman.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Nora. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, yeah, we tried. I mean, we tried a bunch of different times, different streaming. The one thing, like with Spectrum, oh my gosh, their streaming sucks.
Yes, it does.
If you have their TV package, you get all these freaking channels. If you go down the streaming, you get shit.
Yeah, you get nothing at all. It's even worthwhile.
And this is where I wish ESPN and like Fox and
where's that spot at?
But it would all friggin'
corner right here.
Allow you to just get those get those packages so you can get the regular channels without having a cable package.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I could get the ESPN, Fox Sports, and most of that, hell, that'd take care of most of everything.
Right. Exactly.
Not prepared.
I mean,
I'm gonna miss Fox come fall. I am going to miss Fox.
Well, they just announced that Troy Aikman and Joe Buck are coming back for the 20th season.
I don't miss them that much. I hate those guys.
Yeah,
I think that'd be like some, just turn the radio on at that point.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to behave myself and, not say what I usually say about those two. I hate those guys.
So, since I know Hannah's playing Call of Duty down there. Huh? Are you?
I am.
Yeah, of course she is. So, before she starts getting killed and really start going off on everybody.
I will not.
Sure.
No, ask them.
So, Hannah, did you check out the Disney Plus Premiere Access thing since you guys got the Black Widow?
Yeah.
And do you have access to any of the other Premiere Access movies?
No, I don't.
So $30 a movie every time.
Yep. Because I went in to go see if I could get that Jungle Cruise because it's Premiere Access and I can't without again.
So you have to pay $30
per
for
movie.
Every premium movie. It's not like, oh, dude.
Yeah. So it's not even worth it.
Well, at that point right there, I hope was it Scarlett Johansson? I hope she sees the shit out of them.
I do too.
Yeah.
Actually, the gal that played Cruella, she's now talking about going into a lawsuit too.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, Emma Stone, because it was in her contract too. It was supposed to be a theatrical release only.
Yeah, I remember that.
Good for them.
So yeah, they need to stand up for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand. Everybody go over the pandemic. Okay, fine, but then Disney should have went back and redid their contracts.
Exactly.
They should either give them 30-40 million up front or whatever the hell they figure they're going to make from streaming.
And not to bring like a nerdy type of view on this, but
we're all geeks.
But from somebody that attended a business college, if you look at both of their contracts, Disney actually breached both of their contracts.
Oh, big time.
And they have the right to sue Disney.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely,
hey, Hannah,
Kim.
We have a question from in our chat here, and Tom asked, is it $30 for one viewing of the movie, or do you get it the rest of the time you have Disney Plus?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't check. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me tell you right now.
Okay.
We died anyway.
Ooh. Oh.
Well, okay.
Why'd you die?
Well, she's doing two things at once,
I don't want to hear about it. It never fails. No, so I can still watch the movie without paying for it. Okay. So you only once, and then you have it unlimited.
Okay. All right.
But doesn't it go into just regular Disney Plus in 3 to 4 months anyway?
Yeah, I think I read it would be October 6th or somewhere around there where Black Widow will be in on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Right.
As part of the Disney Plus service.
Well, I guess it would benefit a family that has like a ton of kids, because you'd be paying a lot more than $30 to take a lot of kids to the movies, and they might not even behave themselves.
Right. I mean,
but
like me and Kimberly, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah. I guess it all depends on your individual situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is here, like for our one theater we have here in town, the Harkins, they do matinees on opening weekend.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
In the morning. I mean, every time the Force Awakens and also Rise of Skywalker, we paid matinee prices for it.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
that was awesome.
It worked out that way, and I'm happy they do that on opening weekend.
Yeah, right.
Where now you're paying full price even for 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. So, but yeah, so I go back to the cord cutting. It probably isn't good. It would be if we could have more control over what we could get on it. I would say it'd be a really good option. What?
Nothing.
You look like you had something to say.
Oh no. Go ahead, because I was just gonna say what you were gonna say about if there was more options available, then it would be a good thing. But where there's so little options available, especially for both of us that watch like NASCAR, there's nothing really available on streaming right now for NASCAR because we tried.
Right.
Well, what NASCAR really should do is see F1 has tried their little F1 TV, except for they use part of Sky's commentary, but they don't use the full Sky part of Sky Sports package. So you could be seeing part of the race, and all of a sudden they're going to another guy that's showing you something on a screen that he's talking about, and you're like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, that's where they kind of messed up.
So yeah, I would like to see NASCAR, and maybe this is the way it's going to end up going, where each of them do, even the NFL will go to their own streaming.
Yeah, their own streaming apps.
Streaming type thing where, if, because I know at one point NFL was actually looking to get rid of that Sunday ticket stuff with DirecTV.
Yeah.
They were actually looking at it, get rid of it, so and have it be more available for everybody.
Well, yeah.
But then they ended up, the DirecTV gave them a sweet deal, and they signed again.
Yeah, they did.
Jerks.
Yeah.
So, Anna, you died over there in that good old Call of Duty world?
Do what?
Are you dying?
No.
No? Not yet?
No.
No?
Son of a...
She just died.
Oh, gosh. Oh, it is bad getting Kim on there.
You guys should play zombies with us.
Well, you got the fisherman over here.
Don't be chicken.
Huh?
Don't be chicken. Just come play zombies.
She wants to fish.
Hey, I told you that if you wanted to play Call of Duty, you could play Call of Duty.
Yeah, why don't I remember this conversation?
Probably because you've had lack of sleep. I got your back, Kim. I did the same thing with Dragon Buddy, and he's like, when did you say that?
At least Kelly about it.
What?
But at least Kelly was nice about it.
Oh yeah, what were you gonna say?
You didn't.
What?
I said you didn't hear me?
No.
I don't remember what I said, actually.
Oh, no.
It was funny, though.
Yeah, just remember your son does beat you up.
Very mean to me sometimes.
Just showing you love.
Oh, yeah.
He's a youngster.
Oh, I said you had selective hearing.
Yeah, and your point? What man doesn't?
Precisely.
I'm the one, at least I will friggin' admit it.
I love you.
And it appears that Dragon Buddy is slandering me in the chat. It's not true. Somebody's going to get beat after the podcast.
I'm starting to think this might be a little TMI.
That's not what I meant. Oh, man.
Damn. Oh, good Lord. So, Hannah.
Fell into the coffee table. We don't even have a coffee table, Olson.
Anything new in the music world you're listening to? Hannah Banana? No? Not at all. Anything old you're listening to?
Dad, I just turn on my music and then just listen to it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, did you enjoy the nice audio dump a week ago for the podcast?
You know, I don't.
She paid attention.
I didn't.
No wonder my numbers went down.
Wow. So dramatic.
Oh, I was
You act like this is something new, Hannah.
It's not.
I know. You've been dealing with it how long?
I have to go find it. I'm trying to find ammo.
Trying to find what?
It's ammo.
Ammo. Why is our internet? Why are we getting choppy all of a sudden?
I don't know. We shouldn't be because we upgraded ours.
Right?
To the
I think you guys are fine. You're fine on my end.
Okay. It's probably that slow. It's probably the slow stuff in Elko.
I mean, that's a probability.
Yeah, Elko internet sucks.
Them poor kids in Elko. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they got some shitty internet.
I hate internet in Elko.
Works is because we've got it hardwired.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long does it take you to download an update on Call of Duty?
You know, when it's hardwired, not very long.
Okay.
What is it? It depends, actually.
Yeah.
Probably depends on the size of the download.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
sometimes
I mean,
it's pretty fast, and sometimes it's forever. We
normally. What the heck? Jason Roscom in the house?
Hello, Mr. Roscom.
Wow. Oh, the potatoes are now coming into the pod. Well, you know, Tom is up there in Boise. He's around the potatoes. Oh, God.
Wow. Mr. Roscom on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm shocked.
Oh. What? Get the potato on.
Oh, God.
I think that was before I came into being friends with you guys because I don't know about the potatoes.
Oh, God.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. I can't do it like Dave does. Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Oh, God. What was it? Someone threw
carrots and then it went into potatoes and it ended up carrots and potatoes.
God,
and I can't remember who initiated it.
Whoa.
Jason, how's my mic sound? You gonna text me if my mic goes out, right?
Oh, Lord. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think, you know, that's where we're headed. And you know, like I was saying, everybody's like whining and crying about, oh, the Olympics, you know, their ratings are down. Well, do we get ratings from streaming? Do we get ratings from people who cut the cord?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You know, I don't think I don't think Nielsen has a way of telling all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, come on, and then with the ratings, anyways, it's all based, you know, Nielsen. You gotta have a little Nielsen box in your home. Well, they don't give it to everybody.
No.
Right.
They just, well, here, this is what everybody in this one. You're like, there might be 5 people, like say here in Yuma that have it, and they just assume Yuma's watching this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, but gosh.
Yeah, well, a lot of them went streaming, but the other, it was Kristen. Oh, Kristen.
No, subscribe to a streaming service to watch the Olympics somehow. I doubt that's included in the rating system. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like Jason just said.
Yeah. Well, and also too, not only did a lot of people use the streaming thing, you know, the streaming apps that are much cheaper than if you had a cable package. But the other downfall of this year's Olympics too is in Olympics past, they've had full arenas for events. This year, because we're dealing with the pandemic, there was not full arenas. So then Tokyo kind of got the raw end of the stick because they were depending on these fans to help finance their Tokyo experience. And when
finance the games.
Yeah, finance the games. And when the Olympic Committee said there will be no fans allowed, it kind of put Tokyo in a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick, we're gonna sidebar, but Don's checking in he's at a baseball game, Tigers baseball game. He's telling us to have a great show.
Hi, Don.
Hey, Don, enjoy the game.
Yes.
And then
John, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, Kelly will be. She definitely will be on their show tomorrow night, and Dragon Buddy.
And podcast happened this week.
And Tom says the Nielsen ratings were an independent system reporting. I don't think the separate networks are going. That the separate networks are going to report to the private findings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I
got you.
I don't base anything off ratings anymore. It's just like, you know, they I mean, not that I think today's wrestling is good. Today's wrestling sucks.
Today's wrestling is like over choreographed,
but anyways,
theatrical production.
You know, I would like to know like what is the pay-per-view buys and stuff, because I was like I was telling Kim, the thing like out here especially out this way, and Hannah probably can even attest to this early on, you know, back with like Survivor and Big Brother will be, by the time it airs on the East Coast, that's already hitting Twitter.
Yeah.
By the time all that stuff, by the time it comes on our end, we know what the hell happened at it.
Oh,
hey,
hi.
Your chicken friends.
Evan J. Happy Hands came in too. Hey guys. Yeah. Oh, there's yes, Hannah. What we watched? What?
Hey guys. Said I didn't know what was happening. We're gonna die.
You mean in the game, right?
Oh. Right. And M&J Happy Hands, they're in Ohio.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
Oh, that's like right next door to my state.
Right. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's like me and Kim were talking, you know, I mean, you think about like football, NASCAR, Formula One, IndyCar, all sports are live.
Yeah, they are.
Why are like, you know, like the Big Brothers, the Survivor, they might as well just, you know, get rid of the damn East West Coast time zones for television shows and just everything's on this time.
Yeah.
You know, everything's with the East Coast. That's what we're gonna run with.
Yeah. If
right.
you're gonna,
and if you can't make it or see it, there's a DVR or you're gonna
do it on demand.
You know, you're gonna get on demand. So what's the big deal?
Yeah.
There's really no reason to be all these different time zones. I mean, I know what they're gonna say. Whoa, you got your local news. Well, yeah, most local news sucks.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's one thing I absolutely do not miss. I don't miss the news. I don't miss it. I have news apps. Right. The headlines flash over my cell phone, if I want to click on it, I'll click on it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I used to have to watch the news every single morning for 3 hours and then at least a half an hour at night. And I don't miss it.
Right. Exactly.
I miss the weather a little bit, but I'm a nerd when it comes to weather.
Yeah, but I mean, with all the the app, I mean, with all
So
the different
many
apps,
yeah.
you can pretty much predict your own weather.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like Kim. She'll like, well, they're saying this, and I'm going through all the different weather apps and watching all the different things, and saying, well, it's don't look like it's coming this way, or yep, that's gonna hit us.
Mm-hmm. And I still have to say, one of my favorite streaming apps, which is totally free, is Pluto. It's so fun. I mean, if I want to pretend that I'm still watching live TV, I'll throw on Pluto.
Yeah.
And usually I'm glued to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 channel. But it has so many channels. I don't remember how many channels, but so many channels, totally free.
Right.
Yeah, so I really like Pluto. We also have, we already said, the Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN package. We have Peacock because that's with my daughter, which comes with Discovery, right? Is that the one Discovery Plus is on with the Peacock package?
No. I don't know about like with a package or not. I know Discovery Plus has its own app and stuff that's got everything on it. It seems like
cooking stuff.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'll just bow out this moment.
Yeah, it's got cooking on it. It's got past cooking episodes I used to watch. It's also got Expedition Unknown. It's also got Ghost Adventures.
Josh Gates.
Yes.
Zach Bagans. Zach Bagans is my crush, my grown-up crush. So Chris already knows. He's on my list of 5. So
Zach has been out here in Yuma twice.
Yeah, he has. Wants to do the
That's
Luton,
true.
wants to do the
when they did the prison the Yuma Territorial Prison, that was actually during opening weekend of Force Awakens.
Yeah.
I never made that connection between you guys and that show, but yeah, because we watch Zach Bagans.
Yep.
Oh, there's Case.
Oh.
Hi, Case.
No.
That's
There's
right.
a grand boy. There's a grandson.
Discovery was its own package.
Right.
Dragon Buddy is saying. And we also pay for Netflix. And
Well, now so like Netflix, we get for free through T-Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, it's nice when you got you get some free stuff. You get free stuff through Verizon. You got stuff and it's really nice having the different stuff.
Right. And then what's the other one that we have? Oh, we have Amazon Prime because we get everything shipped to us, so we just do Amazon Prime.
I think almost everybody. I think everybody's got Amazon Prime nowadays.
Well,
and, Tom's the one that says you have Peacock and you haven't seen The Office yet.
Yeah, but you can't stream it like that on Peacock. Peacock's weird.
It is.
It's not like you can just pick a show and binge it. It actually tells you what you can watch at this time.
Right.
It's like real TV on a streaming app.
Yep.
But it's not as cool as Pluto TV.
No, I mean, there's a few things we watch on Peacock, but the main one is that the Dell Jr. Lost Speedways.
Oh yeah.
And that is, that's we love it. Just all these old school speedways, and they dig up a lot of history about these tracks, which makes it interesting. Yeah.
I caught a couple shows on it, but it's on my list of things that I want to watch, but haven't gotten to it yet. Right. I'm all over the place with things.
I know.
Binging collections.
When I was up there with the kids, and seeing Captain Marvel, and then Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about being freaking lost in anything? I mean, I have no idea what the hell's going on at this moment.
Yeah.
End up getting the big box set pretty much for a decent price. And, like, okay, we're going to come home and watch this. And then Kim's like, well, I don't remember seeing them all, so I want to watch it too. Case.
He's so cute.
He's like, holy shit, holy people. Case.
Hi, Case.
He's like, I don't know about this shit.
And then we have the Paramount Network. And with that, Dragon Buddy's going to have to help me out in the chat. I can't remember if that was free with his cell phone or why exactly do we have Paramount. But it was okay. It's not my favorite, but it's not terrible. And I'm not into Star Trek, but it has all the Star Treks.
Right.
It has MTV, which I binge watched a few months ago, all of the Beavis and Buttheads. And the Darias.
He's like, what the hell, Mom? What are you doing to me? Like, yep. Nope, I'm done. He's like, Mom, I don't want this.
He's done.
He's done. He gone.
Are you leaving? Are you over it?
You gotta do it for like $20 for the year, and Picard is worth it.
For Paramount.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't watched the Picard one. I think the reason why I pretty much because I want to go back and watch the Next Generations.
Yes.
Mainly because I didn't watch them when they were I was a Star Trek fan, but for me, I was one of those ones who like, if it ain't the original,
Yeah.
And then when I saw the crossover movie that they did, where they they handed the baton off, I was like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe this Next Generation ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
What I caught bits and pieces of it. It's really good. The Next Generation is.
Yeah, Christopher is a Trekkie. I don't know if you can make that out.
Hang on. Oh, there we go.
Make it soap.
There. Change the screens around and get everybody on here right.
And we also have this little tiny Starship Enterprise thingamajigger.
God! Oh. Yeah. I got into Star Trek first. I had friends that were into Star Trek in the 70s when I lived in Oregon. And I mean, heck, first Star Wars movie I saw was Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
I didn't even see. I mean, I got into Star Wars by the toys, and without even seeing the first movie.
Right.
And then got in, and then watched Empire, and then saw New Hope on VHS at the local school.
Yeah.
So and that was in Battle Mountain after we moved back to Nevada. So, yeah. My introduction to Star Wars was Empire Strikes Back.
Dragon Buddy just yelled at me to stop touching his toys. Oh man.
Yeah. The problem is there's that one little problem. There's that thing that when you said I do, everything became half.
Absolutely. I mean, yes.
That only happens when you say I do.
What?
I said that only happens when you say I do. The whole time.
Oh, dig her own grave.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I mean, well, heck, I mean, like with Hannah and Mikey, they're always gaming.
Yeah.
They're gaming almost every night if they can. I mean, obviously when they got to work, they're not gaming.
Mm-hmm.
But they game a lot more than they watch shows.
Yeah.
But when they do watch shows, they do watch. I mean, they do binge them.
Yeah.
And that's like one thing. Like even me and Kim, like for me, I can binge a few, but Kim can't.
Not me.
Especially like we were trying to get her caught up with Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
And we were binging the hell out of Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. Well, I guess you started having some
zombie dreams.
Ooh, those are fun. Yeah, that's a huge one for us too. Scott Bakula is always cool in Dragon Buddy's book. Scott Bakula, isn't that Quantum Leap?
Yeah, it's Quantum Leap.
He also was in I think Enterprise.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I think I know he did a Star Trek thing, but yeah.
Oh, where was I even going? I feel like Dave now. I forget what I was even saying. Oh, Walking Dead. Found it. Yeah, they just finally released season 10 on Netflix, and I only made it like 4 episodes into that season. So that is on my list. I can't wait to watch all of that.
Yeah,
but I just can't start with season 10. I'm going to have to start all over again with season 1 and watch them all over again.
Right.
But I love Walking Dead, so I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. When I was pregnant with Brinley and I had major zombie dreams. So
when I was pregnant with my youngest, was when the remake of Dawn of the Dead came out. and that, opening scene, the little girl running in to eat the mom. Like, yeah.
Yeah, when Hannah was first born, it got for a while there. I couldn't watch movies that had anything to do with missing children.
Yeah,
or children being adult. It like after she was born, it affected me really bad.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I can watch that stuff nowadays, but it took me a while to get back into where I could watch that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I wasn't ready for that kind of reaction.
Right? Parenthood does strange things to you.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, and the scene where the pregnant lady, she got bit and she got infected, and then she turned, and it was when they were locked up in the mall, and then her baby was born a zombie. I'm like,
oh wow. I thought her shaking her head.
Yeah.
Well, hell, it was like when me and Kim's late sister, when we were together, we got The Stand, the original one with
that's a good one.
All them, right?
Yeah.
And we would watch it because it was like we only owned like 3 movies at this time. It was the early days of DVD, and so we'd watch it almost every friggin' night, and we'd watch all 4 parts, and then go to bed. It's like, holy crap!
Yep.
Eventually, all of a sudden, started dreaming about friggin' Randall Flagg.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
Tom says when he was born, his parents went to go see A New Hope at the drive-in theater. To literally the first thing I saw was Star Wars. Really right on.
Nice.
The drive-in movie, the only one I really remember was Kramer versus Kramer. Drive-in, and that was in Oregon in like either early 80 or 79-ish. But yeah. Oh God, is that Colby?
Hi.
Hey, son. Oh, but yeah,
Let me get into character here.
Oh God,
Here we go.
Jesus Christ! You got boots in the house, Hannah?
Fuck,
Shit's
I
getting pretty deep.
go put them on.
Might need some. Oh God, hip waders.
Probably.
Shit gonna get deep.
Yeah. You?
You gotta come down here, son.
I will.
I want to see this one.
Working on. I'm waiting. I'm letting that vacation settle in.
How you boys doing?
They're good.
They're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're growing super fast.
Well, no shit. They're kids.
Take them fishing again this weekend.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe just one of them. Might not be both of them. Probably just one.
okay. Well, have fun.
Yeah. That's always the plan, right? Have fun.
Yeah, usually is.
Got to teach Lane some more old classics.
Yeah, there you go. Old classics. Mm-hmm. Just remember you went to that concert.
I know.
Matter of fact, we should really, me and your sister should really just embarrass the hell out of you right here live on YouTube.
And the titty.
Right. When we went to Crew Fest 1.
Look at, he's already turning red.
I know he is. And Tommy Lee friggin' comes out with this camera, asks all the girls to pop their tops, and her eldest brother, or one below you,
Yeah, the one behind me.
and Colby on the big screens, all of a sudden they see these ladies' tops bare, and this is their reaction. Oh, son, where you going? Woo, red. And you might need some sunglasses, getting a little bright in there.
I know. Happens often.
Oh,
Hey,
but no, those kids got lucky. Their first concert was Crew Fest 1, so they got to see Trapped, Papa Roach, 6 a.m.,
Buck Cherry.
Buck Cherry, and then Motley Crue.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it.
more?
Huh?
Wasn't there one more?
No,
No.
no,
Mixed up. That's my bad.
no, because the actual order was Trapped, then 6 a.m., then
Papa
Roach,
Buck
and
Cherry.
then Buck Cherry, and then Motley Crue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
remember.
And then Crew Fest 2, I know Theory of the Dead Man, and I go blank until Godsmack.
Either.
I don't remember. I remember Theory of the Dead Man playing, and then I remember Godsmack, and then Crew.
I know one of the bands that was there was like a new band.
Oh, Charm City Devils.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
They were that one. They were the band that Nikki picked from Vegas.
yeah, they were playing on the side. They were an extra.
I know. Well, that was the other thing too. They brought 2 stages to USANA Amphitheater. They had the main stage. I'm down in the friggin' pit, so I'm not leaving. And they got this other stage way back up on top where where the cars are parking, but inside, like, this is dumb. I don't know why the hell they did that. They should just said, you know what? Let's start at 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's have them all on the main stage.
Dragon Buddy just wrote in the chat that I keep a journal and we refer to it to remember everyone that we've ever seen together.
Nice.
And it's true.
I should do that. I've got an opportunity, and I mean, after what happened just a few weeks ago, I got an opportunity to meet Tom Kiefer, Eric Brittenham, and Jeff LaBar of Cinderella.
Ooh.
And now Jeff, and then just a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Jeff passed away. It was like, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
And then while we were living in Reno, we went to a show where it was Adrian Zmed
Right.
playing, and he came out and did the Prowling song from Grease 2, and then his song from the Bachelor Party movie,
Right.
Tom Hanks. So I mean, that was cool. We got a chance to meet him, get his autograph. That was cool. And yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it is neat,
I actually have. Let's see. Can you make that out?
Yeah.
And I put them all in alphabetical
right on.
order on my phone. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but
It is.
yeah.
Nice.
So now I have them all on my phone. So, if Dragon Buddy asks, I could just copy and paste it to him now. So
Right.
easy to find.
Right. I know there's, I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's called setlist.fm or something like that.
Yeah.
What?
Google is great because you can look up
Yeah.
concerts and set lists.
Well, see,
Yeah.
me and Dragon Buddy were on the same page.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I can, you can go look up, like, I can go look up, like, the Poison. The first concert I ever went to was Poison Flesh on their Flesh and Blood tour,
Right.
where you had Bullet Boys opening and Slaughter second fiddle, and Slaughter debuted Shouted Out Loud or Shouted Out for Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Right.
So, I mean, that was the first concert I ever went to, and then the next concert I went to was Mr. Big, Great White, and Scorpions.
Right.
That was a month later, so yeah, I mean, I love those sites where you can go back and look up these old, the old set lists.
Absolutely.
Unless you're lucky and your town has a gathering and they actually have a band that you got the set list for.
Okay, bragger, here we go.
No, because it was only because it was my first concert, and it was actually a boy band that I followed.
All for One.
And they came to a gathering. Tacos and Tunes or Tunes and Tacos or something that Yuma has,
Tacos and Tunes
that Yuma has every year, and not,
We didn't have it last year.
Well, not last 2 years they haven't, but they used to. But when he actually pulled up a radio blip on him on his phone. No, it was a Facebook blip. Sorry, on his phone, and they were interviewing him, and I go, "Oh, All for One's here." Not thinking anything of it, I mean, sure, I know them. I know their songs. I grew up, I grew up with them almost. Other ones, and then all of a sudden he says, "Well, we're going over to this Tacos and Tunes thing," and we got in.
First of all, the ticket to get in the door was $1.
Yeah,
that's awesome,
right? And then you walk in, and you can go anywhere in the baseball stadium. And I'm like, well, look, right in front of the stage is wide open.
Right.
Yeah. So I just walked her right up to the front of the stage, stayed there the whole show. Get done. All of a sudden, they announced, they're going to be over here in a little bit, and they're going to sign autographs for everybody. Okay.
Nice.
Head over there. Well, we got nothing to get signed. I'm like, watch this. I will get you something to get signed. And I started yelling at the bass player, and he's like, I go, set list. And he went, peeled up the set list, and handed it to me.
Nice.
I went, handed it to her, and she had All for One sign it.
Yeah.
That is awesome, Kim. That is awesome.
Matter of fact, if you go back in our archives, and that's episode 44, you can hear the early morning live reaction of coming home from that concert.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep that
Giggle.
night. I just couldn't sleep. I was so
that
excited.
is so cool.
Miss Giggle. But yeah. No, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Fun having everybody on. So Kelly, where can everybody find you at?
Well, I do the social media posting for the Sidebar Cantina. So chances are, if you find the Sidebar Cantina on Instagram and also Sidebar Cantina on Twitter, thank you. More than likely, you'll be speaking with me if you wanted to leave me a DM or whatnot. You could also friend request me at Lunar Girl on Instagram. I am on Facebook. I don't hang out there too much.
No, hence why most of us have created, why Sidebar Cantina and also us here at Use and Views have created Discord servers now.
Yes, and we're all hanging out there and trying to learn because, you know, I'm not very tech savvy to begin with, so
yeah, but we're learning. We're all learning.
Yes, I think we are. I think we're all doing a great job, and you know, Dave created the Discord, and I'm like, I'll help.
Right.
I just love interacting with everybody.
And who knows? I mean, eventually that may become our platforms. You know, we all may just one day decide up yours, Facebook and Zuckerberg, and we're done.
Absolutely.
You know, and move away from there.
Tom, who is friends with me on my private Lunar Girl Instagram, he's saying in the chat that I'm a garden master. I'm not a master gardener, but, you know, certified master gardener, but I've always wanted to take that course to become a certified master gardener. But my individual Instagram is all about basically plants, food, and people I love. So
nothing wrong. We gotta have plants to breathe.
Yeah.
Yep. And tomorrow night, you and Dragon Buddy will be on the ATSW The Escape Pod.
Yes, the Escape Pod is going to have us on as their guests, and we're going to be discussing Masters of the Universe Revelation in depth. So really looking forward to that too.
Yeah, that should be. I'm really looking forward to that episode.
Definitely, it's always fun.
Dragon Buddy said so much oxygen in my house.
I have a lot of plants, but I did put probably a dozen of those plants outside on the deck, you know, so
and plus you get the occasional bears that come to your yard.
And we get the bears. Yes. The bears, the woodchucks. Oh man, there were like foxes the other night. There were coyotes yipping last night. That was a little freaky. I'm like, whoa, they sound close. And we have a new turkey who has a baby turkey that likes to take an afternoon stroll every single day through the backyard. So I don't know where the turkeys came from, but you know, like
they stick around. It better not be sticking around till November. You may not have to go to the store for a turkey.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And Dragon Buddy said, and the freaking owls at night that sound like monkeys. There are like barred owls, B-A-R-D. We had to look them up because we're geeks, you know. We want to know what that sound is. So there's barred owls, but there's got to be at least a dozen of them surrounding our house. And they sound like monkeys in the trees, and they're so loud. It's crazy. Dragon Buddy has a sound clip somewhere, so he's going to have to send that to your Discord.
Yeah.
This one video.
What called?
Oh, Bard. B-A-R-R-E-D. Bard.
Bard.
I thought it was B-A-R-D. My bad.
Oh, my dang, my thousand. Mellow vanilla.
Fast and something.
I know. They don't. You don't realize that we've got three screens here. We got three screens here, so we can't read it. Read it, Colby.
The dual victor. So I did a chip challenge today with some coworkers.
Yeah.
With the world's new hottest pepper.
Oh no!
So it's a duo. You get two chips, and you're supposed to. One person's supposed to eat a chip, and another person's supposed to eat a chip. But there's more people that wanted to try it. So there's about 4 of us that did it. So we split the chips, and I was the last to drink anything. So I wanted to.
Oh goodness!
got the same thing that my coworker got, and so we're gonna do it for real and each eat a whole chip.
Okay.
I'm too old to do that.
Please film that and send me the copy so I can put it on a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I can throw it up on Used and Abused. That definitely means used and abused right there.
Yeah.
Using your body. Jeez. Please. Oh, kid, what can I do with you? Oh, goodness. But yeah, I definitely can't wait until tomorrow night to see you guys on the Escape Pod Blast.
It's always a fun time with those two guys.
Yep. Yeah.
Don and Brady they're just good guys. They really are.
Yep. And then I've been going through as best I can on Twitter trying to follow everyone from the Red 5 Network.
Oh, there's so many of them.
There is.
But they're all so nice.
Oh,
They all have really great content.
Just hitting follow, a bunch of them are like, boom, follow back. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that. And yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I watched the one that the quick cuts that Don and Brady were on with Scares.
Yeah.
And
I still have to watch that, the one that was released today.
Yep.
I saw the one that they had last week.
Yeah. No, well, I guess I think it was last week because it said, I think it was last week because it was done live.
Yeah. That's the one that I saw last week.
Yeah.
They just released one on iTunes today under the Scare podcast.
Okay.
So I still have to. It's on my watch list.
Right.
So I gotta put that on probably tomorrow morning.
Right.
Go through podcast withdrawals. Yeah, but the Red 5 Network, they're really a nice family.
Yeah.
I'm definitely impressed. I was overwhelmed a couple weeks ago. Like, there's so many of them, but now that it's 2 weeks later, I'm starting to learn who is hosting what.
Right.
Whether it's on YouTube or streaming solely. Some of them solely stream, and they're just a great group of people. They're just like us, geeks, nerds, and dorks, and so nice, just so nice.
Case, what are you throwing, bud? Oh, now we're chewing on it. Oh gosh, remember when they were that young? And they turned into the two older ones.
Oh, so what she's giving you?
Yeah. They got the grandbabies are all I care about now. You understand when you get my age and you start having grandbabies?
Okay.
You know I still love you.
I feel it.
Yeah, well, if I didn't do it, then you think I was mad.
Maybe.
Okay, yes. Again, thank you for coming on
Thank
tonight.
you for having me.
It was a blast. I mean, we were originally supposed to do the Rush movie. Kim got sick over the weekend, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely one of those movies where I know I definitely want to watch it 2 or 3 times before we do the show. And so it was like, okay, I've got to come up with a curveball or something. And it's like, what to do. And so, it just kind of worked out. And like, you know what? We got cut recording. We talk about a bunch of different stuff. And then, the Masters of the Universe Revelation, like, everything kind of worked in.
Absolutely.
And definitely, anybody's on Xbox and plays Call of Duty, they can definitely find Mikey and Hannah on there.
Oh, yeah.
What?
She said, absolutely.
They're definitely Call of Duty.
I had a great time. I'm so glad that you guys had me on, and I always tell you guys, like, health and family come first.
Right.
Like we did fine without a real topic anyway. It was It's fun to chat.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like when you and Swede did the fireside chat.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that was a very good episode.
Thank you.
I enjoyed the heck out of it, and that's why I said you definitely could be, definitely need your own show.
Well, I think Dave and Jason might have a little segment for me in the near future. So stay tuned to the Sidebar Cantina. Now on Sundays, live.
Now on Sundays live.
Yeah.
Which sucks because if a NASCAR race runs late at night, we're gonna be screwed. From being in there.
I have no idea if it's permanently on Sunday or if it's just an August thing. So we'll just have to see how it plays out.
That's gonna kind of. I mean, I wouldn't mind it during football season because just when the Eagles lose, I know Dave's gonna lose his shit. It's for a great. I mean, you can guarantee right every time they lose. So,
well, we can guarantee that every time the Eagles lose, I'm gonna be giggling. So.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh man.
You too, Hector. You have a good night
Hector,
too.
You have a great night too.
Good night, Hector.
Thank you for joining in. And by the way, Hector, real quick, Hector, again, that was a lot of fun we did on Sunday with the race. I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was a blast.
Yeah, right.
Bedroom for 800, and then
he's playing drums.
Well, now we know to buy him a drum set.
No.
The future Tommy Lee or the future Rev. Yeah, drum set.
Drum sets, Grandpa.
Oh, look at his eyes get big when Papa did that. See, he wants the drums.
No.
Yeah. There's the drummer in the family.
Oh, electric ones? You plug in the headset so you don't have to hear it.
Oh, yep. See, drummer. He's a drummer.
By the electric ones, that you don't have to hear it.
Oh, no.
I just said, heck yeah, baby drummer for the win.
Yeah. Isaac's getting into the drumming, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It definitely was.
Yeah.
And then Tom saying one of the shows, this is popping up here, needs to do a college football section since Dave and Jason aren't going to be doing it. Oh God. The problem is like college football is hard to do because either you stick to just the conference you like to watch,
yeah,
or you've got to include, or you just go top 25.
Yeah.
Because you can't go and include all 119 friggin' schools.
No,
that's crazy.
I mean, and I'm sure hell ain't going to be paying attention to the Wolfpack, so it won't matter.
Aw. Hector thinks your baby's cute.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. We have to do this again.
Definitely.
We definitely have to do this again.
We sure will.
Definitely want to thank Hannah for coming on. This is her second appearance on the show. Ow.
Are you going to tell her before we close the show about the PS4 thing?
Yeah. Hey, Hannah. That new Horizon Dawn game that's coming out supposedly was only supposed to be for PS5.
Yeah.
Is now coming out on PS4.
Yes, not on PS5.
Right?
Exactly.
That's what I said.
The first one first.
But yeah.
And Hector wants to do more F1 races with you guys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't eat me.
So let's go ahead and get into the last parts of this. Where all my friggin' deals here. Because guess what? Next week, a racing show in the morning. NASCAR is back.
Yeah.
Go bowling at the Glen.
We go to Watkins Glen. And then next Tuesday night, we are doing the 30th anniversary Metallica Black Album.
Yes, part 1 of the year and a half in the making of the Black Album.
Yeah, you think I would have had that fucking thing ready to pull out?
Yeah, you would have, but we're doing it live, just like it says.
Yeah, right. Oh,
and is that a movie, or could you catch it? Okay, so it's not streaming right now.
No. It was originally came out on it was originally out on VHS, and then they, of course, when DVD started coming around, they released it. But part 1 of this is actually all about the recording of the Black Album.
I'm gonna love to listen to that episode next week, you guys.
I enjoy it because of the fact that they bring in Bob Rock,
right?
Who just got done working with Motley Crue on the Dr. Feelgood album.
Yes.
Which ended up being Crue's only #1 album.
Right.
So, and it was funny listening to, because Bob gets on them a few times.
Right.
Yes, he does.
And then you also find out, like, Lars is like a little prima donna.
Right. He kind of is, though.
He can't play drums. He's got to, it's got to be at night. It's got to be in the middle of the night. And then when he gets there, he has to have dinner. Then he has to have a shower.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck? You could have done all this shit before you got to the studio?
Right.
God damn. But yeah, we'll definitely get into, because I love this friggin' show because of the fact that it goes into them recording the show or recording the album.
Yeah.
And the fact that Lars is like, oh, I need to hear James more. And James is like, you want me to have a fucking voice?
Right.
His voice was really hoarse at that point. And, because they're just getting back into got done doing some of the demo work. And so they were working on it. And then the fact that they got this hellacious album coming out this month. The Blacklist, where they got a bunch of different artists playing their songs.
Right.
Then they're got another one where it's like all these fucking demos from different points of the recording process of the Black Album.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to be a great episode.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, it's one of those episodes where I originally was like, okay, I like this album. I like it. And then all of a sudden, oh wait, why is my sister asking me to borrow this album? Why did she want? No, okay. No, fuck this. Metallica sold out. And then it was like, and then all of a sudden, then we got Load.
Right.
And they tried to bring it back with Reload. Which they said, oh, this would have been the Black Album too. I'm like, yeah, no, don't think so. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be all about 30th anniversary of the Black Album, and I definitely can't wait to touch on it. Because God.
Wait, not 50 years.
30.
30 years. Okay.
I'm
like, I'm not that old to remember 50 years ago.
Came out August 12th, 1991.
That I remember.
I was barely 2 months out of graduating from high school.
Yeah.
Saved my money, bought that one on release day, and then I saved up my money for September when Use Illusion 1 and 2 came out.
Oh, jeez, that's right.
I bought both of them. So
yeah,
that's why I can't wait for the Sidebar Cantina when we do 91.
Yeah, I had Use Your Illusion too.
Yep. Yeah, I bought both 1 and 2. Listened to them. The 91 music episode for the Sidebar is going to be harder. You might get a shitload of songs from me.
Right, that is completely fine. I absolutely love doing the playlists. When Dave and Jason do the music episodes, like I can't describe to you just how much I love, like 100 songs coming from you, and then there's 5 songs from Brady, and then there's 10 songs from Don, and then Wally sends me like a huge list and says, I know this isn't your topic of the day, but here's a list of everything that I could think of. And then the next day, Wally will send, another dozen to 2 dozen and say, oh, I forgot these. And then you'll send me your next 50. And like, I love it. I love it.
Or some of the ones in the 80s, like, I mean, what one like had almost around 200 songs.
Yes. You won the prize for the 1980s playlist. I counted, off the top of my head, I want to say it was like 502 or 520. It was 500 and there was a 2 in there. So
right. Oh Lord.
Yeah, you definitely gave me the most songs. And that was like one of the reasons why, like, well, if we split it up into 1990, 1991, 1992.
Oh good Lord, if they would have done 90 to 99.
Yeah.
Oh,
can you imagine how many songs would be on that playlist?
Too many.
So many.
I mean,
so many genres of music and subgenres.
The end of the hair bands into grunge, into alternative, into eventually getting into the late 90s where you're getting Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and NSYNC, and what's the other boy band?
Boys to Men?
No, not them. They were already out. They were out in the 90s.
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wonder why I forgot those names.
Oh, and let's not leave out like rap and hip hop and dance and electronica and
Well, and then or even like Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
I mean, her Jagged Little Pill came out in the 90s.
Yeah, I used to sing just like her. I've been smoking for too many years. I probably can't hit half the notes now.
I still have that album today. Still have the CD of that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
98 degrees.
98 degrees. Hector says, yeah, exactly.
Yep. Tom says Vanilla Ice. Yes, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice.
I had that tape. I
had the cassette and CD.
And I'm not embarrassed to say that I had the tape because somebody on my class trip to Washington, D.C. stole that tape from me. So, that's more embarrassing than having the tape, is stealing it from somebody.
I had somebody steal Def Leppard's Hysteria album from me.
My uncle stole that album from me.
And I had that one on cassette. And somebody we were on a trip or something, and all of a sudden they went missing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this sucks. And after that, I had a new rule: nobody borrows a tape from me ever again.
Yes. My uncle is only 7 years older than me. And he was staying with us for a while, when I was little.
Right.
And he stole my Def Leppard. He stole my Guns N' Roses, but I stole that back. I can't remember the other one.
Now, see, with Guns N' Roses, I'll pull, especially when we get deeper in the 90s, I'm going to pull that Symphony of the Devil version that they did at the Rolling Stones for Interview with a Vampire.
Oh.
I love their version of it because, one, it sticks to the Rolling Stones version, but it's just, more modernized.
I wonder what tape he had.
What?
Hector says my first tape was New Kids on the Block. I wonder which one.
Sorry, cool.
That's singing tough.
I know it is. That's the only song I like by them. Or we can go to the 90s and go, bye, 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 bye.
My first tape was Appetite for Destruction.
Nice.
I know.
Nice.
If you want
The first cassette tape I owned.
Oh, he said the first one. So he owned their very first album that came out.
The first cassette tape I owned was an Elvis Presley Christmas album. That was the first cassette I owned. I really don't know which was my first LP, but I'm sure it had to be an Elvis record or the Spider-Man one. But now I know my first CDs though. My first 2 CDs, La Bamba Soundtrack, Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses. That was my first 2 CDs. I bought them very early. I mean, probably spent around $800 for my first CD player.
Nice.
Because you had to get that stuff when it was brand new.
My first CD. I'm the oldest of 5 kids, and we were like broke growing up. So we didn't have
that's ironic. That's what everyone on the screen is the oldest.
Yeah.
in their family. I mean, Hannah's the oldest, Kim's the oldest, I'm the oldest.
Yeah. So I had a tape player, but I didn't really have a CD player until I was old enough to buy a CD player.
Right.
So my first CD was actually Nirvana live.
Okay.
Yeah, from the Wishbah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was my first CD. Yeah. And then I got with Dragon Buddy like a year later, and his CDs were my CDs. Yay! And he had hundreds of CDs. Right, Dragon Buddy? Are you really?
All right. Well, it's like my favorite thing. Sorry, Hannah, but she was probably, gosh, I want to say one, probably two. Probably, kids already laughing because she knows where I'm going with this. She dug in this little side door cabinet thing, pulls out an LP, pulls the record out, and holds it up. I mean, she's holding it perfectly on the edge. Goes, "Daddy, a big CD." That's all she knew. She only knew CDs. So when she saw this big friggin' thing that was round,
it did. It looked like a big black CD.
Exactly. But she's gonna have to live with that story the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Poor
but,
Hannah.
No, that's okay.
Hugs.
At least she didn't chop her finger off.
I cut my finger off. I'm not the one who stuck my finger in the bicycle chain while it was moving.
No, my gosh.
No, but you did roll a truck.
Really? You gotta go.
Well, or help her little brother Colby out of the crib. Fucking.
Oh, my phone's almost dead.
Shit was like that shit was like WWF. All righty. Well, I want to thank everybody joining in the chat tonight. Holy crap. I mean, Tom, obviously Kelly's in there. Hector, Dragon Buddy,
Isaac,
Jason Roscoe, Hannah, Mikey,
Dawn,
the chicken people from Ohio.
Right? Yeah, Matt, MJ, Hens, Dakota was in here.
Mom.
My mom was in here. Good Lord. Damn,
it was a fun time.
I don't think I've ever seen our chat this long. That's what she said. I had to.
All righty. I'm going to tap out. So
all right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Kel. You have a good one. And thank you again for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Anna Banana, thank you for coming on. It was a great show. We had fun. We did a lot of talking about everything under the sun.
Yeah.
Because we are literally under the sun in 12 degree, 113 degree heat.
Get out of there.
Come here. Yeah, there.
Come on.
No, what's he into?
The sliding, the shade over there by the door. Come here.
All right.
Come on.
So, yeah, thank you again for coming on and talking at least and find out information out for us about the Disney Plus Premier Access.
Yes.
I mean that seems to be a fucking ripoff, in my opinion.
He's gonna bonk. Yeah, it's not right.
No, it's not.
Little ears.
Yeah, and again, yeah, I'll bring you guys on something. Maybe we'll do some MCU.
Yeah.
Stuff as I get. I mean, I've seen the Iron Man now, so need to watch the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, whatever the hell it is.
Bring Mikey on for this, right?
Yeah, I said both of you.
Perfect.
Yeah, 2 dose.
He's so excited.
I'm sure he is. Anyways, and again, I want to thank everybody in the chat tonight. Oh my gosh. We had a fun night. We had fun. God, we made another damn 2-hour episode.
I knew we would.
And until next week, be kind or have a great work week, great weekend. Be kind to everyone. Peace.